is add smart features to your app without building the underlying ML yourself. The source has that image upload example. You need tags or object detection for user photos. Don't build an image recognition model. Just call an Azure service that does it.
Plug and play AI almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And the sources clarify how you manage these. You can set up a resource for just one service, like Azure AI Vision, if that's all you need, and maybe you want to track its costs separately. Or if you think you'll use a few different things, vision, language, maybe others, you can get a combined Azure AI Services resource. Manage them together.
Flexibility there. So what are some of these specific powerful services the sources detail? What can they actually do?
Okay, let's run through them. For images and video, there's Azure AI Vision. The sources list things like image analysis that's getting tags, descriptions, finding objects, optical character recognition, OCR, pulling text out of images,
Reading text and pictures, yeah.
and a face API specifically for working with human faces, detection analysis.
Right, and you mentioned the face service too. Is that part of Vision or separate?
It's often grouped under the AI Vision umbrella, or sometimes considered alongside it. It's really specialized for faces. So the Detect API finds faces, gives you the box around them, maybe attributes like glasses or masks. Then there's face recognition. You can build a group of known people, a person group, and see if a new face matches anyone in your group.
Identifying people you've already registered.
Exactly. And a Verify API too, just to check if, say, this face image matches this specific known person, a one-to-one check.
Okay, very specific face tasks. Now, what if the general image stuff isn't quite right for my specific pictures? Like I have unique items I need to identify.
Good question. That's where custom vision comes in. Its whole purpose, according to the sources, is letting you build and deploy your own image identification models using your labels for your specific items.
So I train it myself.
Yep. You provide your own images, you label them. You can do this through a web portal or use SDKs, APIs. And the sources mention two main project types. Image classification.
Yeah.
You assign labels to the whole image, like is this picture indoors or outdoors, or does it contain a dog? It can be one label or multiple.
Okay, classifying the whole scene.
Right. Or object detection. This goes further. It finds the specific things within the image that you've labeled, draws boxes around them, and tells you where they are.
Finding and locating my custom objects.
Cool. Okay, moving from pictures to paper. Documents. Documents, yeah. That's document intelligence. Used to be called form recognizer. It's all about pulling data out of forms and documents automatically.
Like invoices.
Invoices are a prime example. The sources mention a pre-built invoice model. You feed it an invoice image or PDF. It pulls out the vendor name, total amount, line items, dates, structured data. But crucially, you can also train custom models. If you have unique forms or documents, you can teach it to extract the specific fields you care about.
Very useful for automating paperwork. Okay, last big category, text. What about understanding language?
For that, the sources point to the Azure AI Language Service. It's like a toolkit for text analysis. Key features mentioned. Named Entity Recognition, or NER. This finds and categorizes things in text people's names, locations, organizations, dates, events.
Picking out the important nouns and concepts.
Exactly. There's language detection, figures out what language the text is in. Supports over 100, apparently. Sentiment analysis is the text positive, negative, neutral. Often gives a confidence score, too.
Useful for customer feedback, maybe.
Definitely. Then key phrase extraction pulls out the main topics or talking points, like a summary of keywords. And a really powerful one, custom question answering.
What's that do?
It lets you build like a natural language interface over your own information. Think FAQs, manuals, knowledge bases. You feed that static info in, create a knowledge base.
Right.
And then users can ask questions in plain English, and the service finds the answer from your content. Great for building chatbots or internal help systems.
Wow. Okay, so that's quite a range of pre-built capabilities.
It really is. So if we just take a step back, this whole deep dive, what's the journey been? We started with the nuts and bolts, right? Building an ML pipeline step by step, getting data, splitting it, trading on labels, and then really digging into evaluation, those metrics for classification regression.
Yeah, understanding how to measure success. And then we saw AutoML as a way to speed up that building process, automating the experiment.
Right, a significant shortcut. But then we shifted completely to leveraging these pre-built Azure AI services, tools designed for very specific, often complex tasks that you can just call. Understanding images, analyzing faces, reading documents, getting insights from text.
It feels like two different worlds almost, building versus using.
In a way. And understanding both sides, how custom models are built and evaluated, and what these powerful specialized ready-made tools can do. That really gives you, the listener, a clearer map of the AI landscape, doesn't it? Helps you focus on what you need to know quickly, which was the goal based on our sources.
Absolutely. It clarifies the options.
So here's something to chew on, maybe. Based on everything we've unpacked from these sources, think about the effort involved in meticulously building and tuning that custom income classification model we started with, versus the sheer range of complex tasks handled almost instantly by these pre-built services, analyzing sentiment, finding faces, pulling data from an invoice. What does that suggest about where the leverage might be today when you're trying to apply AI? Is it mostly about becoming a deep expert in building one specific type of model? Or is the real power perhaps in getting skilled at identifying and creatively combining these different specialized AI tools to solve bigger problems?